Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to talk today about reminding yourself when you first wake up who you actually are, what reality actually is, doing whatever form of inner work resonates with you, because if it's resonating with you, it means that it's working. When you reveal to yourself who you truly are and truly understand what reality is, and so then you are in a place of trust. Everything is an experience, and experience is all manifestation is. The manifestation is the revealing of you. That's all that it is. Reality is always revealing you, who you are, who you believe you are, who you believe you are in life, what relationships in your life look like, and what you're allowed to experience according to you. It's nothing outside of you trying to cause you any despair or frustration. It's all a relationship with yourself. So this goes for money, health, any form of abundance, all forms of relationships, as well as your mirror soul, your specific person, the love of your life. If you deeply feel in your heart and soul that you want something, a desire, then that already exists. Your inner work is not making it happen. Your inner work is just there for you to experience what it is that you feel deeply about energetically. And when you realize that your inner world is what is expressed back to you through your outer world, then you won't get as tripped up. When things are beginning to unfold in your life, sometimes we can get caught up in the illusion of the 3D manifestation because it may still have remnants of bits and pieces of old story and new story kind of woven in together. This is a good thing. I know that it doesn't necessarily feel good, but please trust me, it is a good thing. This is another opportunity for you to allow the little bits and pieces of the old story to go instead of you identifying with them. Remind yourself who you are and what reality is to ground yourself, to get stable again. You can simply do this by simply asking yourself, is this what I want? Yes or no? How would God feel about this? You can ask yourself, who am I being right now? Do I trust in this process? You can just literally step back and talk yourself back from the edge, so to speak. I had a client, I reviewed her email this morning quickly. I shouldn't have looked at my work email, but actually it was a good thing. She basically had sent a message to Olga. She had to reschedule her session. I think it was last week we were supposed to see each other. And then her mirror soul, I think when she first came to me, which was over a year ago, I believe there was like a 10-month separation. She's in the midst of the unfolding of the stuff in the 3D. And sometimes when you're in the midst of the unfolding, things are going to keep, like I said, they're going to keep showing up, the little bits of the old story and the new story. So that's basically where she is right now. And she's doing incredibly well. The last session, we talked a lot about, she can see that there are little remnants of her hearing from her mirror soul of him being sometimes overwhelmed. There's this priority story. But there's also stuff that she wants to focus on too in her career. So I kept reminding her to make sure that she goes to the end of seeing them happy together, under one roof, their entire family together, harmonious, stable, secure, all holidays together, all gatherings and get-togethers with families and friends, just to focus on that. And when you get remnants of someone being overwhelmed, make sure you see that he is cool, calm, collected. He has everything under control. He's strong. He's confident. He's secure. And then obviously you need to see that for yourself too. And then in the 3D, focus your energy on these things in your life that you want to focus on to make the changes that you know deep down in your heart and soul you need to make for your career, as an example. So this morning when she sent the email, or when I reviewed it, it basically said that there was an email where her perception was that he was basically saying that I don't want this how you want it, and that you're not a priority. But then I replied quickly to her, and then I reviewed her reply back to me where she said he apologized. He basically sent her an email. He explained himself. He explained that he was really sorry for that response. And it was the first time that he actually declared his love for her. He said, I love you, and I know, and I cherish you, and something like that. And I know what you deserve. And I apologize for my harsh words, basically. And then he went on to explain more in depth. So I said, awesome. So we can let this go now. And now we need to go back, in case you're watching, and for everyone else who's watching. Now what you need to do is go back to the end. Don't stay in the middle trying to micromanage every little thing now that's said and done in the middle. You go back to the end. So the version of you in the life that you want to have with your mirror soul, with your specific person, true love, would wake up in the morning next to them. You would feel loved. You would feel secure, claimed. You would feel that you have somebody that is always in your corner, always behind you, always loving you, always there to experience everything in life together. And this is the part coaching can help you. If you need me, obviously just reach out. You can email at kim@coreunion.com, go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want, and then Olga will get back to you. But after you've filled your cup up, so you are not in a desperate or anxious chasing state. Your desire is there not to make you feel anxious or desperate. Your desire is there to just tell you, this is what's yours. So allow yourself to experience it in your inner world. So back to this. So if you were the wife or the husband, the partner, the spouse, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, what are the thoughts you would have when you wake up in the morning? You would be waking up and you would be giving thanks for other things in your life, and you would be giving thanks for having such a wonderful, loving, healthy relationship. You would think how lucky you are, how lucky the two of you guys are to have found each other. Okay. So anyway, that wasn't what I just said, wasn't all you do for like your inner conversations, but I'm just giving you an example to keep reminding yourself to look at your internal response or reaction to something, and then remind yourself, how would the version of me who has this respond internally to this? How would she feel about it? Right? It would be very different if she was, okay, there's the future version of you who, for all intents and purposes, all time, past, present, future, exist in the now moment. Our human ego and our human mind can't conceive of time in this way. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, and the future hasn't happened. We only have right now. So everything needs to be let go of from the past if it doesn't serve the two of you guys, or if it doesn't serve you financially or health-wise. And then decide right now, in this moment, right now, who am I? If you had all of the money that you wanted, if you were healthy, strong, your body felt good, you were healed, if you were having wonderful, supportive, and loving relationships with all of the people in your reality that you interact with, that you're always appreciated, supported, always respected and recognized and valued, and that you had a beautiful, loving marriage or relationship with your person, how would that version of you feel right now if you totally trusted in that version of you and you were merged with that version of you? How would he or she or they feel about this particular little bump in the road right now? It wouldn't matter. Okay. So please affirm down below that you have received this message and you realize that your end already exists with everything that you desire, because your desire is the promise of the wish fulfilled itself. Okay. And reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. I intend that this video helped. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.